So we started partnering with WGU actually in 2014 in measuring their alumni outcomes. So we've had 8 consecutive administrations in which we've been able to track the alumni experience and their reflections upon WGU as an institution. And I would say their findings have actually been incredibly consistent over that period of time.
When we have this third-party assessed, evaluated value proposition of WGU, it lends credibility to the mission that we're on and to WGU's brand itself. And so that's really important for us to hold ourselves accountable to that, and it's great to have a partner like Gallup in that effort.
I would say among the most important questions that I think we're all trying to address through all of the research being conducted in higher education right now is just whether or not something's worth the cost, and worth the cost to the consumer and the individual for whom is actually obtaining that additional education and training beyond high school. Whether that be a 2-year degree, a 4-year degree, a graduate level degree, is it worth the investment that they've undertaken? And for most students, it's going to be a rather significant investment. Not just an investment of the actual financial terms, but also an investment in their time. There's so much opportunity cost associated with obtaining additional training and education beyond high school, especially for working learners, which of course is the group that we were primarily talking about.
The benefit that we also gained in partnering with Gallup is that they gave us a more expansive view too as to how to think about that value proposition. So it wasn't just about, are they getting great jobs? Are they employed? Are they getting income gains? It's also about how they're doing in their lives. How are they feeling about themselves socially and intellectually and physically and financially? Like, all those dimensions of well-being are really important. But there are other key things like, how engaged are they? Are they individuals that are actually not only good employees, but they're also great citizens? And so that's really important for WGU because in many ways we think that WGU wouldn't have succeeded. We wouldn't have gotten to this level of scale and the number of students we've served if we couldn't share that information about how is WGU working? Is it actually delivering value? Is it actually reshaping how people think about higher education?
The one finding that really strikes me and I think is so poignant, so important, and also something that other institutions can actually learn from is this issue of mentorship. That's been a really common thread through all of the research we've conducted with WGU is what has been the secret to their success, right? Why do 3/4 of their graduates feel their degree is worth the cost? And what we found in that research is that mentorship has been so critical to that issue.
When you think about the working learner, we like to use that phrase more than anything else to describe the characteristics of the individuals that we're serving. We like it because I think it captures the fact that these individuals have so many demands on the most scarce resource, time. And in that utilization of their time, they need a lot of support, counseling, guidance. They need to understand the value of what they're doing, because if I'm going to commit my time to it, I'm making a trade-off to not spend time on something else. And if we endeavor to figure out how to fit education in their already busy lives, the mentor is the one who's doing that on a one-by-one personal basis. 25 years is, it seems like a lifetime sometimes. It's certainly if you have children. I have children older than 25 years old, so sometimes you sit there and go like, well, that's a long time. But in higher ed sense, it's really, really short. There's very few institutions that are as young as WGU. But what's even more notable is the impact that WGU has had in that short amount of time. WGU has kind of recast the measures of quality in higher education, and one of those measures is, how many lives have you changed?